you know, based on kind of what I'm doing and what I'm going to play. But there's certain things that always just kind of that are just like become a little trick for me. A couple of things are, for one, the rivets on my hi-hats. People ask me, or a lot of y'all email me on MySpace and they're like, man, your hi-hats just sound so different. So I got rivets on my hi-hats, which always gives me a little bit more action afterwards. So suppose, you know, when I do this, I get that little sizzle at the end, you know, which helps for me when I'm doing brush work or I'm doing stuff like that. You know, so like that. Another thing is, I got a particular stack. Let me say, you know, all of the cymbals I play are saving cymbals, the best cymbals to play. Never shameless it's like that Austin Powers movie. He's like doing Pepsi and ads to the man. Saving cymbals. So, but the cymbals, you know, I kind of look for them to be, when I started playing Sabian, I played Zildjian just for so long just because really I never bothered to put anything else in my ears. So it was an adjustment. I found the musicality of your cymbals just a little bit more, they're a little bit deeper and a little bit richer in texture than the other cymbals I was playing. So I was playing cymbals and I was just really just getting a bright, brassy type of, you know, sound, and that was it. With these cymbals, I get a little bit more texture, I get a little bit more, it's just the tone is a lot richer. Understand what I'm saying? And some of these cymbals are explosive, like the Legacy. So when I hit this cymbal, you know, it causes, it sounds like, you know, it's explosive to me. So when I play that, you know, like I'm playing stuff like, you know, it's kind of, you know, it gives me that, it's still kind of, it's crashy, it's also kind of trashy, but not too trashy like China, you know. And then, you know, I play the ozone cymbal, but I got like this rivet thing happening, which is rivets. I like, it's just like a rivet chain actually, and it's made by Promark. And you know, like on the ballot playing. Go everything. It's not too, you know, not out there. And I use this on cymbals just because I have the option of using it or not using it, as opposed to putting, you know, permanent rivets in a cymbal. And just sometimes I drilled a couple of, well, I didn't do it, but I had a couple of holes drilled in my cymbals, and it kind of changed the tone a little bit for me, just a little bit. And it just happened to be two of my favorite cymbals. And so I knew what the sound was. I knew what they sounded like. And when I did it, it kind of changed the sound. So now I don't ever, like particular cymbals, I don't drill holes in anything like hi-hats. Anything else, if I need that type of thing, you know, I'll go to something like this. But, you know, that particular thing allows me, you know, to have that. And then the ozone itself, even with or without the rivets, it still gives you that trashy type of sound, crashy. You know, I'm not really a fan of China's. So, but I still like an effects type of sound. So this still gives me the same type of thing. You know, without it being too China garbage can sound, you know, stuff like that. And then I got a stack here that's it's a prototype. It's a ozone, but it's a 14-inch HHX ozone with a 8X ozone on top. and that gives me like the real kind of traction thing, like the, if y'all like know what the max stack is or anything like that from Sabian, kind of do the same kind of thing. I just play, you know, a lot of different effects, you know, like, so, you know, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of sweet, you know, I like that. It's kind of like that, you know, without it being a China. I just don't like China. I don't know what they did to me. They didn't do anything. And in playing, you know, I'm always conscious about, I will say, let me say this while I'm talking about gear. It's really important for drummers especially, man, to stay on top of your gear. You know, drums are an investment. And I can say that before I started playing, before I was endorsed with Yamaha or anything, I bought a set of them. I bought a Maple Custom Absolute. And I bought that kit, man. I saved money for it. I spent